Hey guys, welcome back to Shep Talk and welcome back to a Shep Talk movie review. Before we get into that review though, a quick admin note. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well as that bell icon so you can get notified when I upload a video. Also, I am now on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Now let's get to the review of Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. Superman, Batman, Public Enemies was directed by Sam Liu, who has directed a ton of other DC animated movies. Superman, Batman, Public Enemies stars Clancy Brown as Lex Luthor, Kevin Conroy as Batman, Tim Daly as Superman, Xander Berkeley as Captain Atom, Corey Burton as Captain Marvel and Solomon Grundy, Allison Mack as Power Girl, and of course many other talented voice actors. Quick synopsis. Lex Luthor is elected President of the United States, and everyone seems to be on board with it except Superman, who believes Lex is up to his old tricks once again, and it is only a matter of time before Lex shows his hand. And I want to apologize if you can hear Cotton over there. He's making himself comfortable on the couch. Superman, Batman, Public Enemies was released on September 29th, 2009. This is the 6th film in the DC Universe animated original movies that we have been going through. We now only have 32 more to go. I will say we started out rocky, but I do believe that we are hitting our stride, enjoying these animated movies more and more with each one. I really wish I could talk. Now let's get to the story aspect of this. When looking up the next movie in the DC animated movies, I thought I'd seen this one before, but I was definitely wrong on that front because I don't remember this storyline at all. Lex Luthor has won the presidential election and is enacting policies regarding superhumans, going so far as to have a team of them working for him, protecting the United States. Of course, Superman doesn't believe that Lex Luthor has changed at all, and it is only a matter of time before Lex Luthor will show his hand to the rest of the world. Then shows up a meteor filled with kryptonite, and it is heading to Earth. Lex Luthor uses that information to get Superman to do his bidding, and when that doesn't help, he frames Superman. So with the aid of Batman, Superman is out to prove that he did not commit the crime that Lex Luthor is saying that he did. One thing I didn't think I would ever say about these short run times was I thought some of the scenes were just too long or went on too long. For what I felt like a long time, it seemed that every other scene was Batman, Superman fighting Lex Luthor's hero team, and it just kind of got repetitive after a while. We really didn't need to see that over and over again. It was nice to see Batman and Superman pretty much the whole movie without reverting back to their alter egos, and just seeing them work through the Lex Luthor issue together. Superman and Batman balance each other out and have to rely on each other in different ways for doing different things, showing that just because you are pretty much a god on Earth, that Superman can still be vulnerable and need help of people or from his friends from time to time. Now let's get on to my thoughts of the acting. Once again, they bring back an all-star cast for these beloved superheroes. It really does make a difference when you have people that provide voices to animated movies and they don't pull you out of the movie because you're just either trying to figure out who the voice belongs to or just the voice doesn't belong or fit with the character that they are voicing. As stated in the intro, there are a ton of actors lending their voices in this movie, and I can probably spend 10 to 15 minutes listing them all, but I think that this is a positive mark in the DC animated studios that they can get these talented actors not only to voice this character in one movie, but to get them to voice these characters in multiple movies. I think it lends to the believability of the character when for every movie the voice is just the same and there's no difference. I also love the fact that most of the actors were in the same room while recording their lines, so that way they can feed off of each other's performance. Sometimes you can really tell when an actor is just phoning it in when they are in a booth by themselves and reading lines against being in a booth with multiple actors and bouncing off the energy that is being put out there. Now let's get on to cinematography. The animation has once again held up really well for a movie that was released in 2009. As stated previously, sometimes when you go back and watch not only an animation but a movie that has been over 10 years old, sometimes the movie doesn't hold up or the animation shows its date. I have to say that that isn't really the case with Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, and even the past few movies were really good. As stated in the previous movies, when the animation is bad, it can pull you out of a movie watching experience, and most likely going to have you turn it off, and it is going to most likely have you turn it off or not pay attention to what is going on as much as you should. Now overall, I will say Batman Public Enemies is an enjoyable movie, but it doesn't dethrone Wonder Woman as top dog, nor would I say it takes down Green Lantern First Flight. I might place it in the third spot though. The story is solid, the voice acting is excellent, and the animation still holds up. With all that being said though, Shep Talk gives Superman, Batman, Public Enemies 2.5 Sheps out of 5. That is all I have time for today. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, check out some of these other videos over here. I'm sure there's something else you'll enjoy. But as I've said before, that is all I have time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.